Okay, y'all can also see my messy hair in full detail. But anyway, today I went and got. You remember last time, which is about 2 weeks ago, I had the double creamy mushroom burger. Well, this time I got the triple, and it's not as puny looking, but hopefully the taste will be there. It's the triple mushroom cheeseburger. Now this one just says triple on it, but it should be the triple creamy mushroom cheeseburger. I hope they got my order correct. I've just got some normal fries and a lovely mocha frap as well. So I'm going to have that with my meal. Now today, unfortunately, as you guys know, my stomach was not in full healthy condition, but I didn't want to cancel the dinner stream because I didn't do one last week anyway. So I didn't want to just be all like, oh, I'm going to cancel. So I went easy on myself, but at the same time, I'll enjoy myself to the best of my abilities. Hey, Aspect, good to see you. Okay, first and foremost, let's check out this triple creamy mushroom cheeseburger. Okay. This looks like just a regular, I think they gave me just a regular triple cheeseburger. Darn it. This is just a regular triple cheeseburger. I wanted the creamy mushroom one. Oh well. Today was so busy, but you know what? I'm actually hungry enough that I don't mind a triple cheeseburger. 3 patties in there, and it looks delicious. I wanted the creamy mushroom, but, well, I guess they screwed up again. That's okay though. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, price is about the same, and I'm hungry enough not to care. Thanks, John. Good to see you. And Austin, yeah, it's yummy. Like I said, I'm hungry enough not to care, so I'm okay. Honestly, I just do these things so I can have dinner with you guys on Friday and chill. Yeah, I think it's because the orders are so similar and they're the same price anyway. At least they got my mocha frap correct, but, well, I was looking forward to the triple creamy mushroom cheeseburger, but it's fine. See, as long as the price is not different, I'm okay. When the price is different, I get pissed. That being said, the Minecraft movie, which comes with the creamy mushroom meal and all that, was so insanely popular. I think they just ran out of everything because the crowd was nuts today. Right? It was a swarm of humans just there. Oh yeah, I'm just enjoying an unhealthy meal. I really shouldn't because of my stomach today, but you know what? I'm gonna do that anyway. But yeah, the crowd was nuts today, guys. It was like people just swarming everywhere. It was crazy, There's one guy out there that smelled like he had dipped himself in cologne. It was wild. Should have worn a mask. I think I'll wear a mask next time. But yeah, it was wild. It was pretty wild. So yeah, I'm just glad I got my order at all. So yeah. New season. Talking about Marvel Rivals. Not on stream, no. You'll probably see me play it for Saturday evening tomorrow, but Marvel Rivals I will probably play next week, possibly. There's definitely a lot of room for that because I really do want to play some ranked, but I'll see which days I feel like playing it because I've also been playing Schedule 1 with my friends now, so that's a thing. So I'm looking forward to that. So it's gonna be interesting. But we'll see. We'll see what comes. So many different games, so many different things to do. I'm really enjoying Schedule 1. It's hilarious. Next session on Sunday, we gotta just take over, man. It's just what we gotta do. Yeah, evening stream is right after this, so it'll be TFD as per normal. Got a couple of things to do. Gotta make sure that I get it all right, and then we'll have some fun. Now, next Schedule 1 stream will be Sunday morning. Yeah. So that's the plan, because tomorrow morning I'm probably going to do TFD as well, because I really want to see if I can get some Valby out of the way. I haven't 100% decided, but it's what I want to do. Speaking of that, I also need to test out Kyle tonight, so we're going to do a little bit of testing on that, but that'll be after I consume my meal and, you know, relax a bit. But yeah, I'm also happy to have released my new music today, finally. Always gotta be on schedule with the music releases. Hey man, it's content, man. Whatever I gotta do, right? You just do what you gotta do. DM me anytime, my man. Wow. Big man on the internet. There you go. Get a ban, buddy. Easy, easy. Now, you know, these haters are really getting desperate with the hate speech and all that. There you go. Get your account reported as well, good sir. Now, do you think you're ever going to stop me? No. Instant hammer time. But, like I said, it doesn't bother me. All these people, they're so filled with anger and hatred because they have sad lives, you know? Like, it's such a sad thing to see that so many of the youth of today, and I say youth, but these are 28, 29-year-olds, no career prospects, just living in their parents' basement. You know, it's deadly sad. They're just living in their parents' basement. They've got no financial independence, and they never will. They will never have a family. They will never have a girlfriend. They will never have anyone look up to them or even admire them. And all they do is rot. And they try to inflict others with that rot. You ever played Elden Ring? It's like that entire scarlet rot area. Like, these are mushroom men just living sad, you know? And worst part is, some of them these days are even women. So it's a frightening thing that society has done to people. I'm sorry about that, you know? I pray. Well, what do those preacher people always say? Oh yeah, I pray to the Lord that they find their way, or something like that, whatever. But they won't be welcome here. All right, John, whatever you got to say about the song, feel free to just DM me. And if it's nothing serious, okay, then just let me know. If I've made a serious error with the song, then let me know straight away, so I can go upstairs and delete the song immediately. Okay, I'm trusting you. Now, dude, just racist, but there's a lot of people like that finesse. Okay. If it's an awesome online conversation, I'm ready for it. Now, because of my stomach, I can't have chili today, so it's just gonna be normal fries, but I'll enjoy them slowly. Yeah, at the end, Mama. You can keep the chili sauce though. You gave me 4 packets. Now I'm gonna go wash my hands. I will read the DM after the live stream, because literally when you live stream from your phone, Here's the weird thing. You literally cannot like navigate away from this tab, or else it will just automatically shut down the live stream on your phone, which is so wild. But that's how YouTube live streaming on the phone works, which is, I guess, how it is. But I will check it right after. Oh. Fries are nice today, though. Would be so much nicer with chili, but yeah. Oh, it's one of my favorite t-shirts. I like to wear it all the time. Alright? Gotta love that Wakanda Forever vibe. Black Panther was such a good movie. Nice, John. I remember you telling me about that. Today, I'm hungry. End of story. Oh yeah? He finally got SML. He is on my I need to try that list, but I don't know, you know. Maybe after Valby. And next week we got Ultimate Blair too, so that's gonna be a thing. Greetings, River Archer. How's it going? Can't really complain. I mean, I had the runs today, but still gotta do the dinner stream, you know. Still gotta have the unhealthy food, because I promised. I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. Yeah, I did already, Anthony. Usually the burger is gone in like 5-6 minutes, man. Hey, Saifuddin. Salam. How you going? I'm a hungry boy. I've been having a stomach ache all day. Now, I'm gonna give you guys some advice. You know, when if y'all ever get this fruit, all right, it's a type of fruit called dragon fruit, and I'm not talking about the white colored variant. I'm talking about the really, really strong purple dragon fruit. Okay, here's the little thing. The purple dragon fruit is very powerful. If you have good, and I'm sorry if this is TMI, but if you have good, well-functioning intestines, do not eat more than one slice of that thing. I ate 3 slices yesterday, and I paid the price last night and this morning. Okay? It's that powerful. It's very potent. So if you ever obtain dragon fruit, especially the purple variant, the white variant won't cause this, but the purple variant has a lot of vitamins, minerals, but it's a powerful, potent thing. All right. In fact, it's so powerful that did you know the purple coloration will soak into your body? Which is very, very funny to see. So don't panic if certain releases of yours are colored. It will happen, especially if you eat too much. Now I ate 3 slices. It's a very, very bad idea. And I paid the price for that. So that is something you should not do. Now, I've learned my lesson, and I learned my lesson in the past too, but I totally forgot about learning that lesson. So I've reminded myself of that lesson. Anytime I get my hands on dragon fruit, it's one slice, that's it. Just one slice, it's good enough. It's not worth the pain. Because I was up all night last night. That's why today I had to sleep. I was like, nope, gone. Straight after lunch, I thought I could at least prep my music. Nope, gone. I was just straight asleep. Then I woke up at like 8, did my music release. I was like, oh, thank God. Then I went out there and got my food. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's powerful stuff. Yeah, my day's all right, warfighter. Dragon fruit is very healthy, but very powerful. So if you buy the purple variant, as in the flesh of the fruit is purple, not white, be careful. The white variant is weak and generally tasteless. Occasionally sweet, but it's normally just weak and tasteless. The purple variant is often sweet. All right? Very rarely is it tasteless. It leans toward the sweet side, and often it can be very, very sweet, but it's also very powerful. At first, when you're eating it, you'll feel like, oh man, it's great. And then, yeah, it won't go so well after that. I have not tried the yellow variant. In Singapore, there's only the white and purple. It's actually mostly for the vitamins and minerals it provides. Purple obviously being a lot of iodine, but just be really careful if you eat too much. It won't just help you with those, River Archer. It will assassinate you with those. Like I said, I ate 3 slices yesterday for lunch. And then night fell. All right, I finished my evening stream, went to bed, and died. So you gotta be very careful. Accidentally dropped a fry. I don't think it's the fastest I've ever eaten my meal. 18 minutes and it's down. But I was pretty hungry. Whew. That was next level. Now, I am probably going to have some watermelon. Because it makes sense to me. Mom is so fast and efficient. You want to say hi, Mom? See, I asked her, you want to say hi? And she's just like, nope. Anyway, that was Mom. She brought me the same thing we had last week. Delicious Singapore watermelon. Okay? Very red color. Very delicious. Very sweet. Very juicy. Filled with all the vitamins and minerals you will ever need as a Singaporean living in this hot country. So, let's enjoy. It's funny. A lot of people always expect me to have the more Asian accent when I talk. So, it's so funny when they hear my normal voice and they're like, hey, you don't talk like you're Asian. Oh, what? You expect me to always talk like I'm Asian? You expect me to talk like I just came off the came to Singapore for the first time, you know, all that kind of thing, you see. Hey, Lawbreaker. I hope you enjoy your McDonald's if you decide to get some. HP, good to see you. Good to see you. Now let me just catch up with chat. Yeah, Mom will never say hello. I am dealing in watermelon right now, Sir Tommy. It's okay, Rena. Hey, Shrew. What up? Okay, good. I think I got everybody. Lawbreaker, you better get yourself some McDonald's today, okay? Remember, sometimes you just need to be unhealthy. All right? It's the way of life. Now, next week, I will try and eat a healthier, still unhealthy, but, you know, Singaporean focused meal. I'll probably have wonton mee for dinner next week, though. All right? Because I owe that to Sir Tommy. But anyway, I'll think about it next week. Depending on the Ultimate Blair release. If it's hot and I have a lot to do, then yep. Oh yeah, we had to insta-ban hammer one guy as well. That's true. It's true. Dude was being racist towards Asians in chat, so had to eliminate him. That's the way, Lawbreaker. You can't be undecided, you know. When you want to commit to the unhealthy food, you must 100% commit. You must put your entire spirit into getting McDonald's. Even from the time you leave your house to the point where you get to the counter, you must say, today, I am going to have McDonald's. That's why I am here. So you must give me the best McDonald's you've ever made. I know you are a minimum wage worker, but the McDonald's is calling me. Okay, you gotta say it like that so that, you know, they understand your passion, your spirit. This is Uncle Robot, just more calm. This is calmer Uncle Robot. You know, SBJ, flipping my accents is just my thing because I'm no good with languages. I better be good with accents, right? Ah, sorry to hear that, Sir Tommy. Melbourne boy. You know, it's funny. We got two people from Melbourne. River Archer, I think, is Sydney or Brisbane. One of the two. But I wonder where else all the rest of the Australians are. Yeah. I want at least one Australian fan from Manjimup someday, okay? I just need one guy from Manjimup. No particular reason, just there. Okay, I don't even know where that is. I'm sorry, Ben. I've been convinced you've been from Sydney all this time. I would like to have McDonald's Warfighter, but I would like to have Burger King, but the Burger King here is not good. And it's too expensive. So the only time I had Burger King, now they have good burgers, but the only time I had Burger King here was when they sent out those promotional leaflets with like promo codes, because I tell you, that was the only time that Burger King was even affordable. Most of the time, Burger King is way too expensive to actually eat here, so it's difficult for me compared to McDonald's, which actually meets the correct price point. Awesome Thai noodles, nice. I'm not a big fan of Thai food. I don't like how it tastes a lot of the time because I'm not really good with that sweet and sour. The only thing that I like that is even remotely Thai, and even then it's become more Singaporean, is tom yum fish soup. All right, I love tom yum fish soup with noodles, and especially with the very delicious egg noodles. Now, I love that stuff. Used to eat it all the time when I was an accountant. It tasted fantastic. $20 for 2 bowls of the same noodle. Lol. Bro, he used to eat that all the time. All good, River Archer. Appreciate that. Brimstone, you sell them. You sell them to ETA 0, buddy. Hey, Lewis. How's it going? No need to do the accent, Lawbreaker. You just do it in whatever accent is natural for you. All right? For example, Lawbreaker, if you are from Wakanda, then when you go to the McDonald's counter, the first thing you say is, "Do you not know who I am? Please, I am from Wakanda, and in Wakanda, we don't have McDonald's." So you can do that. All right, or you can do whatever accent you want. You know, if you're Russian, you say, "You see, in Mother Russia, we don't have good McDonald's. We don't have American McDonald's. I need to have the American taste. You know, the taste of the raw fat that flows through your bloodstream." There you go. You can do that. But yeah, Burger King here is way too expensive, so I don't eat at Burger King unless they have promotions on. Glad you like it, Lewis. Yeah, it's a good track for sure. It's one that I think about a lot because, you know, some days you just have trouble sleeping. You will always have trouble sleeping. So you just gotta accept it, you know? I don't know what a Mancunian one is, but I have to hear it at some point, all right? You gotta send me like a voice file in our Discord, you know, and tag me because I want to hear this Mancunian accent, all right? That sounds pretty cool. You know, one time, I still remember this, back in the old days, about 3 years ago, back when I was playing a game that shall never be named, I happened to be doing a Scottish accent, you know, the usual one that I do, you know, when I'm talking about stuff that I don't like. I was doing that on my stream, and somebody actually thought, I don't know why, they actually thought I was from Scotland. Hey, Maddie, what up? Thank you for the super chat. Rice fried with chili and garlic and oil is the best. It's called sambal fried rice. They do sell that here, but there's only one place that I can get it, and it's a terrible place. I will eat it one of the weeks, but it is really, really bad. It's called Wok Hei, and I hate them. They make the worst food ever, but that's one of the places you can get sambal fried rice. You can get sambal fried rice a couple other places, but they're either just as bad or worse. So not really something that I eat, but occasionally it's nice. No problem, Nathan. Catch the streams whenever, man. We're always Chilimanjaro. Welcome back to the night shift. Just make sure you don't hurt your health, okay? Sometimes a lot of people on the night shift forget to take care of themselves, and that is usually a problem. Always take care of your health, because health is the most important thing. Without it, you can't achieve your dreams, nor can you slay demons. And I don't know why the latter is important, but it is important. Yeah, see, BK here is about that, Warfighter. The average meal is like 13, 14 bucks, but at McDonald's, I'm getting the same value for like 7, 8, 9, you know, at most. So that means I can order more desserts, order more sides, which is tastier. So, you know, going pound for pound, the Burger King burger will be bigger, yes, but I don't get to order any of the sides or things like that, and it's going to cost me the same. So that's why I think McDonald's is really winning. Even the KFC was slightly pricier because they couldn't meet the standard of McDonald's, and they closed down. They got taken over by McDonald's, so now it's really convenient. I'm sorry to make you hungry though, John. Hey, going dark, I'm glad you're happy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. This watermelon's so good. Now after I finish this, I've got my lovely, delicious mocha frap, which I'm gonna have on stream with you guys later. It's gonna keep me fueled up for TFD. And that's gonna be fun. You typoed the SoundCloud one. Sounds Cloud. Lawbreaker, I hear you on that. You see, there was a special burger called the Curricano back at KFC, and it was the most delicious thing ever. But their quality has dipped a lot, and either way, the nearest KFC is quite a far walk, so I'm not really interested in grabbing some of that stuff. You're right about that, Warfighter. It's just much more efficient, you know? Like most of the local meals, between $3 to $6 here. Easy. So I usually prefer local meals, but on Friday, you know, I gotta treat myself to some fast food. I really gotta go to Tampines one of these days that I got more stamina. I'm feeling well. I'm gonna go to this Pasta Go place that my buddy told me about. Still haven't visited in all these months, but I gotta go there at some point. Going dark, you're gonna have watermelon now. You see, this is why being an influencer is so dangerous. Imagine influencing people with the wrong habits. All right? So this is why, you know, I realize now the kind of power people can wield as influencers. You gotta be very careful. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Mr. Siddharth. Please keep enjoying my work. I promise you, continuously good work. No, watermelon isn't a bad influence, but if you think about the power that influencers hold, many can, you know, unfortunately lead people down the wrong paths. Excessive consumption of energy drinks, or better yet, excessive consumption of drugs or alcohol. Now, I do play Schedule 1, but I still do not encourage the consumption of those things. So, listen, Sir Tommy, I said what I said, okay? You know, sometimes we influence people in the wrong way. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Watermelon's a great way of enjoying your meal or finishing off your meal. I'll tell you that much. It's juicy, delicious, and very sweet. I think that's why I'm so straightforward and in people's face, you know, going dark, because I feel that you gotta have that responsibility in your soul, ingrained, or else things aren't gonna go so well. Yeah, you're right about that. Juicy and delicious. But banana, as far as I remember, or cucumber water, replenishes more electrolytes. So if they get cucumber water, that's really good. Cucumbers stored in water overnight, chilled in your fridge. Great way of hydrating. I've tried it a couple of times, but Mom didn't want to waste the cucumber, and I refused to eat the cucumber. Taste-wise, it was delicious, but, you know, yeah, it was a bit of a problem. Cucumber water. That chunk was bigger than I thought. Whoops. Gotta be an honest man. Except when I'm playing Schedule 1. In which case, as soon as, you know, my character unlocks some weapons and arms, I'm gonna take over that town. Alright? Fair enough, John. You are more of a sportsman than me. So that recommendation has to be good. Look at all these chili packets. I don't know why. I like the feeling of chili packets. It's a really weird thing, but I like the feeling of chili packets for some reason. You gotta be careful not to pop them, but I like having the feeling of chili packets. TFD stream when? Well, you're in luck after this. Soon. Very soon. I'll be ending my stream here in about 4 minutes. And then I will prepare for my TFD stream. It'll take about maybe 30 minutes, but I'll be on again. Alright? So, round about the usual time, I'll be on. Hey, listen. If I'm making you want fruits, that's good. Now, I might also make you want some chili packets. Look at these chili packets. Garlic chili sauce. Squishy. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is with me and messing around with chili packets. Listen, Going Dark, it's okay to be Indian and not be able to tolerate spices. Okay? However, one thing which I'll say again is don't ever ask a person, have you ever had Indian food? Like, everybody on the planet has had Indian food, okay, homie? I don't care what they say. Everybody on the planet has at least had butter chicken and naan, okay? I know everybody on the planet has had this. And in fact, Indian food sales have gone up since Monster Hunter. Why? Because the first village offers you cheesy naan. So there you go. Alright? But if you can't tolerate spice, it's also okay. For me, I do not like, and I will be honest about this. I do not like the, no, I'm gonna remember that forever. I told you, I remember everything that people say to me. Baron Von Crash, you haven't? Okay, we'll just pretend that Baron Von Crash has had Indian food, okay? There we go. Anyway, you know, I don't like a lot of the authentic spices that they put in the real Indian cuisine. I tend to eat modified Indian cuisine that my family makes and things like that because I do not like the strong scent of spices. Why? For me, as you guys know, I suffer from severe nasal allergies and rhinitis. So due to that, I'm very, very sensitive to smells. Slightest scent, as you know, even putting lip balm on my lips causes me to choke, right? So all the spicy scents out there, I can't stand it. When it's in food, I feel like I'm just choking constantly when eating it, so I can't do that. It's one of the reasons I don't do well with Vietnamese food as well, because they tend to use stronger tasting herbs, which is a problem for me as well. So one time there was this company trip to Vietnam, I barely ate, and like when I found the Subway, it was the most horrendous Subway, but that was the only thing that I ate because I just could not withstand the food. There was like these herb scents, slight bit of bitterness there in the food. No. And all of my colleagues love to eat pho. And I was just like, yeah, nah, that's not happening. Y'all gonna go eat pho. I'm gonna go to the Chinese store and I'm gonna get salted egg fried rice. All right? Unhealthy as hell, and I'm gonna have that. Do it, Warfighter. Yogurt parfait sounds healthy. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly because I've never figured out the pronunciation of parfait or parfait or whatever it's pronounced. I'll look at that up at some point. No, I haven't actually, Going Dark. I have not. Fair enough, Baron. Nothing wrong with Mexican food. I do like Mexican food, but there's no good Mexican food here. Hey, Neil. It's going good. I'm literally about to end. And then I'll go and prepare for my TFD stream. You know, see you guys on soon. But yeah, it's going good. Just had dinner. Some really, really nice conversations with chat. I like dinner streams like this because sometimes you just want to sit down and talk with your people. You know, maybe not necessarily about the game, but you just want to talk with your people. And I feel that sometimes that little personal connection is something that is also very important outside of just what we discuss, you know, on whatever game we're playing. Whether we're slinging in Schedule 1 or whether we're, you know, winging in TFD. But regardless, I'm always very grateful for those that show up during the dinner stream. Now, we've had some great conversations, but it is time to end the dinner stream because I don't want to go too much overtime. I'm going to go prepare for TFD. So it'll probably be up about 35 minutes from now. Okay, I still have to shower and all that, so it might take a little longer, but I'll be on. All right, if you don't see me immediately, don't panic. I'll be there. All right. So thank you guys for showing up for my dinner stream. I hope you guys have had a good time with us, and I will see you on TFD soon. Don't do anything too weird while I'm gone. Okay? If you do weird stuff while I'm gone, I will have to consume your soul. And nah, I don't need some boba tea. I'm okay. Don't really want to. And I said it correctly? Okay, good, John. Good to know. All right, I will catch you all later. Okay, and I'm glad to finally know the pronunciation of parfait. Okay, see you later, and catch you in a while.